For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN, and for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
We sincerely thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that inform and bring hope to the people from both human and animal kingdoms, as well as countless other beings, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
Thank heaven for our beautiful world, for the birds that soar in the immense sky, for the precious flora that adorns our earth in an exquisite array of colors, for the awe-inspiring and majestic sceneries, and for all the amazing people from the animal kingdom, our co-inhabitants, that generously share their beauty and unconditional love. Blessed are we to be guests on this magnificent planet. In deep gratitude, may all creations thrive in peace and dignity, under the merciful grace and protection of divine love.
The animal has its rights and can claim from us these two, justice and mercy. The Reverend Alfred Mansfield Mitchell, vegetarian.
Greetings, delightful viewers. The cordial citizens of the U.S. Virgin Islands wish you a peaceful heart as they send a relaxing ocean breeze from their picturesque Caribbean home. I am Jeffrey. As a member of the global family, we are truly capable of coexisting in peace and happiness. The charming residents of the U.S. Virgin Islands join you in striving for a future where humankind thrives and prospers together. In the merciful care of the divine, may all such noble dreams for peace come true.
In Belgium, as you enjoy a vegan traditional potato dish called stoemp that will undoubtedly lead you to exclaim with gratitude, "Ik vind het echt lekker," or "I really like it," in Dutch, one of the official languages of the nation. My name is Mike. When we continuously strive for the highest of moral standards, we can be assured of divine protection for our efforts. Altruistic Belgium is elated to cross paths with such a noble soul as you. May your lofty spiritual aspirations be ever blessed in heaven's love. Welcome to Noteworthy News, noble news for a greater world.
Noble news for a safer world. Supreme Master Television brings you relevant news from around our beautiful planet 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at suprememastertv.com, as well as on YouTube and iOS or Android apps.
For full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
We are happy to announce that Supreme Master Television is now available via satellite in Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa on Hotbird 13. Please tune into Hotbird 13 with the following frequency information. Transponder number 90, frequency 12520 MHz, polarization DL, vertical, modulation DVBS2-8PSK, symbol rate 27.500, FEC 3/5, SID 9026, PMT 926, video PID 1261, audio PID 1262, PCR PID 1261.
Supreme Master Television is available all around the globe, broadcasting on worldwide satellites. We also herewith thank all facilitating channels that kindly include our TV programs in their service. May heaven reward all your good deeds manyfold. Across Canada, Mexico, and the United States on Galaxy 19 KU band at 97 degrees west. Across Australia and New Zealand on Intelsat 19 KU band at 166 degrees east. Across South and Southeast Asia on ABS2 Southern Beam KU band at 75 degrees east. Across North Africa and the Middle East on Eutelsat 7W MENA Beam KU band at 7 degrees west or Nilesat position. Across East Asia on Apstar 7 KU band at 76.5 degrees east. Across Russia and surrounding areas on Yamal 401 KU band at 90 degrees east. Across the Middle East on Yasat 1 East Beam KU band at 52.5 degrees east. In Sub-Saharan Africa and Europe on Intelsat 20 KU band at 68.5 degrees east. In Central and South Americas, as well as Mexico on Hispasat 30W-6 KU band at 30 degrees west. In Canada, Joy TV on Telesatellite TV. In Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region, Buryata, Russia, and throughout Mongolia on D-Dish Satellite TV.
On channel 209.
Throughout the United States on Glory Star Satellite TV, channel 909. For full frequency information, please visit suprememastertv.com/satellite. Additionally, Supreme Master Television is available on media streaming television services worldwide in more than 232 countries, territories, and regions via Apple TV, LG Smart TVs, and Roku Streaming TV, in 111 countries on Amazon Fire TV, in 144 countries via Android-based TV systems, in 198 countries on Samsung Smart TVs,
in 195 countries on Viewed-enabled TVs and set-top boxes,
on shortwave radio in Sub-Saharan Africa, Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East on 15770 kHz, in South and Central Americas on 5800 kHz, in Central and Eastern United States plus Canada, Bermuda, Greenland, and Iceland on 9395 kHz, in the Western United States, Western Canada, and Mexico on 5950 kHz, and in Central, South, Southeast, and Western Asia on 7570 kHz, and on podcast on audible.com, Google Podcast, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, and more. We have multiple more channels which are not announced here due to lack of space and time. Please log on for your choices or add areas, as we might also have more new channels anytime. For our full channel listings, please visit suprememastertv.com/worldwide. Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
हमारे कार्यक्रम पेश किए जाते हैं कई भाषाओं में। कृपया देखें suprememastertv.com/schedule।
Also, be sure to follow us on our socials: YouTube, Facebook, Getter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Nico, Pinterest, Reddit, TikTok, Truth Social, Tumblr, Twitter, and VK in multiple languages by searching Supreme Master TV.
Think of your children, grandchildren. What kind of inheritance? The world with burning heat, with war and violence? Please stop in your tracks now. Make peace. Be vegan for the sake of all your children.
In today's news, European Union provides further funding for relief aid in East Africa and African Great Lakes region. Greenhouse gas emissions from world's largest producers of animal people products increase from previous year, according to UK report. United States National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, reveals beautiful Christmas tree galaxy cluster image. Japanese study shows that plants can communicate to neighbors regarding hazards. Middle school student in United States wins prize for innovative fire detecting system. Spanish food manufacturers partner to release vegan bacon product made by 3D bioprinting process, and new lizard people species discovered in Iran. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
European Union, or EU, assists those at risk in East Africa and African Great Lakes region with additional funds for humanitarian aid. The EU has made a further financial contribution of €26.7 million for relief assistance in the conflict and natural disaster affected East Africa and Great Lakes region, supporting refugees and displaced persons escaping violence, as well as vulnerable populations exposed to weather events related to climate change, is the main focus of the contribution. Those in need in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Somalia, South Sudan, and Uganda will be assisted. Additionally, further provisions will be made to bolster food security, meet the needs of refugees, and cater to undernourished individuals and those requiring health care in areas facing the outbreak of disease. The European Union is a recipient of 4 Shining World Leadership Awards for Humanitarianism, 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Peace, and a Shining World Leadership Award for Earth Protection, as well as a laureate of 2 Shining World Leadership Awards for Humanitarianism and Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, Unconditional World Care, and True Caring. Our sincere thanks, European Union, for your support. May your timely aid bring relief to all those in need in nurturing celestial light.
Increase seen in global greenhouse gas emissions generated by biggest manufacturers of animal people products. According to a United Kingdom report by Investor Network, the Farm Animal Investment Risk and Return, or FAIR initiative. Greenhouse gas emissions from the world's 20 largest publicly listed corporations in the animal people meat and dairy producing business have increased by 3.3% since 2022. In its report, FAIR raised concerns that these companies are not meeting the annual 3% reduction target rate for the food and agriculture industry set by United Nations-backed agency Science Based Targets, and urged world leaders to address the issue. Only 1/3 of the firms analyzed had complete value chain emission disclosures, with just 4 out of the 20 companies setting net zero emission targets. Our gratitude, FAIR initiative, for highlighting the concerning trend of increasing emissions from the animal people raising industry. In heaven's grace, may all global leaders soon implement vegan law to save the planet and its inhabitants.
Vegan side effect. Your conscience praises you.
Up next, United States National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, reveals beautiful Christmas tree galaxy cluster image. Let us express our gratitude to oat milk manufacturers who produce healthy, plant-based milk that is used for a wide variety of animal people-friendly food and dessert products. We'll return with more forward-thinking news here on Supreme Master Television.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds, hell not reach.
Hey, optimistic friends, how are you doing? I'm Maggie, a vegan playwright from the Mandarin Fish Kingdom. Love you so much for choosing vegan. My family, friends and I thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Here's a tip for keeping your feet warm on chilly days. Try slipping into cozy vegan fur slippers that keep your feet nice and toasty. Insulated slippers over socks or faux fur-lined footwear offer warmth and comfort. Donning a hat helps too, since body heat loss from your head affects your overall temperature, including your feet. Stay warm by insulating your core. Wrap up in a blanket or add an extra sweater. To give your feet extra comfort, soak them in warm water or enjoy a hot shower or bath. Wishing you warm, cozy days, friends. Thank you for tuning in and much love for being veg and going green to save the planet, thus save the world. Now, the weather around our beautiful globe.
The most powerful daily prayer for any time and before meditation, which is the order from God, and Supreme Master Ching Hai shares with us by His blessed grace.
We humbly worship, praise, thank, obey, and love God Almighty, the Most High, the greatest, for world vegan, world peace, and our soul liberation. We thank, love, praise the only Son of God, who is the ultimate Master. for our salvation. We follow the teaching of all the saints and sages. We thank, love, and praise them, who are the representatives of God for our spiritual elevation.
United States National Aeronautics and Space Administration, or NASA, unveils dazzling portrayal of galaxy cluster. Combining data from the James Webb and Hubble Space Telescopes, NASA has released an image that shows a range of light wavelengths from vibrant blues to deep reds, offering one of the most comprehensive views of the cosmos ever. Located 4.3 billion light-years away, MACS 0416, also called the Christmas Tree Galaxy Cluster, exhibits a vivid and colorful picture of one part of the cosmos. The variety of colors helps illustrate the varying distances of galaxies, with the blue ones being relatively closer than the red ones. Our appreciation, NASA scientists, for showing us a marvelous image of a fascinating galaxy cluster just in time for the Christmas season. In divine goodwill, may your work help deepen our understanding of the universe.
We thank God Almighty for world vegan, world peace, and for the liberation of our souls so that we can go back home to God. Amen. Make an alarm 9 to 10 p.m. daily, Hong Kong time.
Japanese study reveals plants can warn each other during times of danger. Conducted by scientists from Saitama University, Japan. A recent study tracks findings from 1980s research that injured trees produce chemical signals that can communicate to neighboring trees of the same species, enabling them to respond appropriately. Like most living organisms, plants use calcium for intercellular signaling, which can be triggered in response to outer threats. In the investigation, Japanese researchers were able to visually confirm this theory by genetically altering the plant's cellular calcium ions to become fluorescent as they become activated. It was observed that the mustard plant under study released fluorescent signals within all of its structure within 20 minutes of when volatile organic compounds were applied to its leaves by the research team's equipment. Scientists are hopeful of applying this theory to artificially stimulate defensive responses in plants during periods of environmental threats such as pestilence. 3 cheers researchers from Saitama University for this insightful study. May these findings remind us to appreciate the intelligent nature of the plant kingdom in Buddha's radiance.
6th grade girl in United States awarded for novel fire detection system. 12-year-old student Shania Gill from California, USA, won the grand prize of $25,000 in the 2023 Thermo Fisher Jr. Innovators Challenge for her invention of an early fire detection system that has proved to be more effective and less expensive than conventional smoke detectors. Her prototype system connects a computer to a thermal camera that can detect human presence and movement patterns and compare them to stationary hot objects like flames. If a heat source is left unattended, the system will send a text message continuously for 10 minutes as an early warning alert. The brilliant inventor revealed that she wishes to incorporate a smartphone app and a more advanced sensor with smarter algorithms and pursue mass production of the system. We applaud your amazing creativity and responsibility, Shania Gill. May your diligent efforts help to keep people and property safe in God's benevolence.
Vegan, ready anytime for heaven.
Coming up, Spanish food manufacturers partnered to release vegan bacon product made by 3D bioprinting process. We'll now do some push-ups to keep our upper body strong and fit. Supreme Master Television will return in just a moment with more pleasant news.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, helping news for a benevolent world. 2 Spanish food companies develop 3D bioprinting process to make sustainable vegan food. Using a new approach, Spanish enterprises, Cocus and Foodies have come together to create tasty and healthful vegan meat substitutes for current and future generations. The manufacturing process is done through 3D bioprinting and is called food to data, data to food. The technology is currently being further developed to prepare for full commercialization of their entire range of products. Their vegan bacon product can now be purchased at Spain's Carrefour stores nationwide. Vegan alternatives of salmon, shrimp, tuna, and foie gras will soon follow. The goal of the partnership is to manufacture and sell offerings at a comparable price to animal people meat. Stellar work, Cocus and Foodies. In the caring guidance of the Providence, may you help lead the world in the direction of benevolent vegan sustenance.
Unique reptile folk found in Iran's South Khorasan Desert. Researchers from Iran and Russia discovered a new species of race runner lizard people on the sand dunes close to Tabas City in the South Khorasan Desert in 2010. The discovery was published in the scientific journal Zootaxa on November 10, 2023. The cute fellows have a distinctive hieroglyphic-like pattern on their bodies and have aptly been named the hieroglyphic race runner lizard or Eremias graphica. The predominantly beige-colored reptile persons have squiggly markings and are active for a few hours at the beginning and end of the day. The desert dwellers spend the rest of their time dozing under plants, but when needed, the zippy residents can race to speeds of up to 27 kilometers per hour. The precious species are up to 18 centimeters in length, with a tail about double their body length. Kudos, Iranian and Russian researchers, on your discovery. May our benevolent lizard friends thrive in Allah's immense love.
The moment has come to take a deep breath, relax and go for a good mood ride with the joke of the day. It's entitled, Let Auntie Do It.
One day, Doris went with her mother to visit her aunt. When they got back home, her mother asked,
Why did you act so shy and timid at your aunt's house? When Auntie said you could take candy, you didn't. Why did you have to wait for her to give it to you before you accepted it?
Mom, if I'd take it myself, to be nice, I would take only one piece from the jar. But if I let Auntie do it, I'll get a whole handful.
And now we have a hotline from Youcheng in China.
亲爱的师父及无上师电视台团队，我是一名等待印心的准同修。从2020年开始，从方便素转为纯素，感恩遇到师父的教理，感恩身边帮助我的师姐们。我现在几乎每天都会听师父录音带，通过学习教理，看无上师电视台及每天打坐，我的生活变得越来越顺利，烦恼越来越少。能遇到师父是这辈子最美好最幸运的事。我希望师父的恩典早日降临，能让所有准同修都能顺利印心，早日开启智慧宝藏。那些障碍我们的人，也祝福他们能早日开悟。只有师父的力量能扫走一切障碍。祝福师父佛体安康、快乐、幸福。Youcheng来自中国。
Wishful Youcheng, thank you for sharing your inner longing. We can appreciate your eagerness to be fully initiated. May you and the youthful Chinese people be blessed by the heavens to see your benevolent dreams come true. In Celestial Light, Supreme Master TV Team. P.S. Master offers her support. Filial Yo Chen, I am very pleased that you have been welcomed by the sisters near you and are enjoying Supreme Master Television. As you have already observed, life is so much better when we are awakened to our true spiritual being. Just remember God love and that I am always with you. May you and moral China follow the compassionate way of the great Buddhas and be forever vegan.
Vegan, 'cause the children will suffer if we don't save this planet.
We welcome your heartlines, stories, and our cute loving animal people clips. Please send them via suprememastertv.com/heartline.
We sure have enjoyed spending time with you on Noteworthy News.
May heaven guide your sacred journey on earth.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/NWN.